You want to come sit and play piano with me?
I love being a dad. I love seeing my kids' face light up when I come home from work. I love playing with them. Just like every moment, we have so much fun together. I grew up in a small city called Springfield, Ohio. My dad worked for a truck factory there, and my mom stayed at home with us, and she was also a tailor. My dad was also a tailor part-time. My dad is and was a great father. We lived with him throughout our childhood, and even after my parents got divorced, when typically a lot of kids end up moving in with their mother, we end up staying with our father because he was in a better place to raise us at that time. So my dad was a single parent for quite a long time. My grandmother had just died, and my grandmother was extremely influential to me and to my mother. And so when my grandmother died, my mother went into a deep depression, and it ruined their marriage and just tore our family apart. It led to a really long period where she was estranged from the family and was in a really bad way. She's in a great place now, and we're all very close now. It's remarkable to see the turnaround.
And that was a lot of responsibility for your dad as a single
It was a lot
parent.
for my dad. It was a lot for us too. Like, I would basically cook the meals for the family. All of us did chores around the house, whether it was washing the dishes, vacuuming the rug, cleaning the bathroom. We all figured it out together, and we just made it work together.
In a way, that was good training for you to be a really great partner to Chrissy.
Yeah, I think we grew up with the understanding that everybody shared responsibilities around the house. And so it was never a sense that men did certain things around the house and women did certain things. It was almost by necessity. But even before my parents got divorced, my mom would start teaching us those things because she wanted us to be able to take care of ourselves.
And do your fair share.
And do our fair share. And I don't think people understood it at that time that was a thing that we should aim for, doing your fair share around the house and making the home a more equal place for all that unpaid labor that kind of is off the books, but that folks are doing, and a lot of times women are doing. Good bird. We do everything together here. Like, Chrissy and I both cook together, and they see us doing stuff together all the time, and don't think of it as, mom cooks and dad doesn't, or vice versa. They see us doing all these things together, and I think that's good. Our challenge is to make sure they grow up appreciative, and we want them to be good people.
How has parenthood changed you?
Well, it changes your priorities when you have 2 young kids to take care of. You think about your time differently, you think about work differently, you think about the world you want to build differently. All those things, I think, are impacted by me having kids.
Was there something special about having a son?
It's been fun having a son. He looks so much like me, and his personality reminds me of me so far. So in a lot of ways, it's like looking at myself as a kid. It's kind of exciting. I think that's probably one of the joys of parenthood. It's exciting to watch him develop, and I'm so curious to see what he's going to be like once he's really talking and walking and doing everything.
Why are you the cutest boy?
You wrote a song for Luna. Have you written a song for Miles yet?
The chorus is like, early morning, sleepless nights, I'll be here giving you the next days of my life. Get it wrong, we'll get it right, but we'll go on and on. It's basically about how we'll all make mistakes, but we'll grow together and be there for each other. I'm always thinking about how to be the best dad and the best husband I can be.
Oh, there was 2 hands. There was 2 hands.
What did your dad teach you that you want to pass on to Miles?
My father taught us about character. He taught me about humility. He taught me about respect. He taught me about being a loving partner and being considerate and romantic and all these other things. He's really a great father. I think I want to teach those to Miles. I want to model that kind of behavior to Miles as well. So when I think about the kind of father I want to be, a lot of times I think about the example my father set.